Hello everyone, welcome to my first vlog, and in this video I will be showing you my day in the life as a master's student in London. So the day started roughly around 10 a.m. I had a shower, had breakfast, and this is currently winter term, so I left after 11 because of off-peak travel. Usually during term time I would leave earlier, so it was nice to get a rest and leave a little bit later. On the train, I was reading chapter 2 of this book that I started. I managed to find a copy in the university library. It's called The Making of Exile, Sindhi Hindus and the Partition of India. This is a topic I'm deeply interested in. I read the whole of chapter 2, and as soon as I got to chapter 3, I was in London Liverpool Street, where I had to change and get a tube into campus. So there's just some footage of me getting off the tube. As we speak, this is completely unscripted. I'm trying something new here and seeing how it goes, but I hope you're enjoying it so far. So the commute into campus is roughly an hour. I'm living just outside of North London, and so it's one overground followed by one underground train into Holborn. But before I got onto the tube, I get the Central line from London Liverpool Street. Here you can see some footage of me at the train station. This is one of the main stations in London for those who aren't familiar with London or England. So I then headed down to the underground station in Liverpool Street, given it's a big station and connects many different train lines. But before I did that, I had to get coffee because I usually get a coffee in the morning. And if you're with the network 3 in the UK, you can get £1 coffee at Cafe Nero, which really helps. You get that code once a week, so that's my coffee in the making. That's me with my coffee now, heading into Zone 1. I had a few questions come in preparation of this video. Someone asked, how are you? I'm doing really well. I'm enjoying life as a student in London. It's very different to my undergraduate experience. And so far it's been good. There's me on video because, yeah, so far you didn't see me at all. So yeah, now I've arrived onto campus, and I have some exams in January, and so in preparation of that, I wanted to come in, and I find myself more productive in London and on campus. There you saw some parrots on that building, which I thought was quite nice, and I got down on record as well. So yeah, this is sort of main campus now, and I'm heading to the library. Another question I had come in was, will you be making any short films soon? The answer is, I'll definitely be making short films. This is a long-term thing of mine, whereas currently I'm a little bit busy, so how soon I can't really commit, but definitely. So this is the library. I finally arrived, and whilst you see some footage of me finding my study spot, another question that I got was, do you want to make more films in Sindhi? And the answer is yes. I think it would be better to have a niche, and I had some really good response actually on my first film. If you haven't seen it, linked in description. And I wish to continue my Sindhi filmmaking pursuits. It was quite refreshing to see the library this quiet, given its term break and many students have left London. Before I got into work, I quickly prayed my afternoon prayers, then did some work on DV494, which is my econometrics module. Again, some clips of just admiring how quiet the library is. It's not something I'm used to. It's usually quite packed. So that was nice for a change. I did some printing and worked on some problem sets before heading out for some food. So this is after I finished my session in the library, and I head for some food. But before that, I really liked seeing, Christmas lights set up in and all around London. which I was just admiring on my way to the place where I was going to eat. So I had some food and went for chai, which is a classic Pakistani / Desi thing to do in London. I go there quite a lot. This is Russell Square Garden. So I took a nice stroll into Bloomsbury, the other side of the garden, where I went to SOAS. So I've managed to get library cards for a couple of universities, and just really making the most of my University of London perks and privileges. So I tend to study in LSE, but also I really like SOAS given their book collection. It's way easier to find because the university specializes in Asia and Africa, so they have books according to different states and provinces, so it's a lot easier to navigate, and the collection is obviously more rich and diverse as well. So yeah, so far my day's been pretty good. I've enjoyed, whilst I was having food and chai, I did some admin, but here you can see Christmas lights and how pretty it looked. I headed to SOAS, as I was doing some work, Robert, who studies at the university, is doing his MPP, approached me, and we just ended up chatting about career and life in London, given he's just moved to the UK. So I really enjoyed speaking with him, and I really like that about studying in London, because you're able to converse with students who you wouldn't otherwise speak to. So giving me that opportunity to speak to students at SOAS, for example, has been really good, and I tend to go to the university quite a lot. I had a question come in: when will you be coming to Malaysia? Before I answer that, this is me. I prayed my nighttime prayers and then headed off for home. So these are just clips of me heading home now. So Malaysia, I was there in 2019. I really liked it. This is actually coming from a family friend who's recently moved there. So yeah, I really like the country. This is, sorry, as we speak, this is UCL, and you can see their lights all set up. And with Malaysia, yes, I intend to come back. I really enjoyed my stay for a couple of weeks. I'm not sure when I'll come back, but I definitely know I'll be back at some point. And someone asked me to make more vlogs. I think this was just a test, a one-off, but if you liked this vlog, let me know in the comments, and I'll try and make more of these as a student in London. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and I'll see you in the next one.